So I've been diving deep into two subtitles by Tim Ferriss, and he interviewed hundreds of the most successful people on earth, like world-class performers, billionaires, icons, aka titans, and asked them all the same question: that what piece of advice would you give to your 20 years old or younger self? And most of them said the exact three things. So, what are those three pieces of advice that they wish they knew, and what we can learn from their experience? So, let's try to figure this out in this video. So, enjoy the show. So, here's the first piece of advice: focus on productive failure. There's a heavy emphasis on taking more risks while you are young and have less to lose, because your capacity for taking risks is inversely proportional to your age. The younger you are, the more risks you can take. So they advise, don't just seek failure, seek out situation where the downside is kept, but the upside is huge. And many guests, they wish they had started their first business or crazy idea sooner, realizing that even it failed, the lesson learned would have been more valuable than a safe job. That's why many people quit their job or use it as a tool, because they know it is something I can do later, but I can't take a risk later. This is all I got, because you don't have responsibilities, bills to pay, a mortgage, a wife, and kids. It's like being an underdog while you're young makes you a dangerous competitor. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. No one sees you coming. The downside is capped, the upside is huge. So don't resent it, lean into it. So here's the learning, that most people are afraid of looking stupid, but they are afraid of staying safe. And they wish they had taken more risks when they were young. By the way, I'm also doing the same thing, but I'm not going to tell you now. But wait a minute. I know a group of people who take risks by selling their kidney for iPhone. You know what I'm talking about. So here's the second piece of advice: say no more often. Learn to say no unapologetically, because yes has ruined more people's life than no ever has. They advise that avoid middle of the road commitments. If a project and an invitation doesn't makes you say hell yes, then the answer should be no, because you need focus, and focus doesn't mean saying yes. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas. In your 20s, it's easy to get distracted by opportunities that are good, but they prevent you from doing the things that are great. So here's the learning, that if something doesn't make you say hell yes, it simply means no, no, nahi, nahi, not at all, ille. And say no to everything that doesn't correlate with your goal. Protect your time like it's a capital. So saying goes, rich people buy time, poor people buy stuff, ambitious people buy skills, and lazy people buy distractions. And that's why I've been following my season of no for more than 1 year. where I have said no to many more things, like no to weddings, no to festival, no to sugar, no to junk food, no to many more things. So, what do you think about this learning? Just let me know by leaving your thought. And remember that learn to say no, because yes has ruined more people's life than no ever has. So here's the third piece of advice: invest in your physical health early, because most of titles are now in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they often mention that they wish they had prioritized their early health, like flexibility, joint health, and more. Because a lot of these high achievers spent their youth grinding, skipping sleep, and eating junk. So they advise you are borrowing energy from your future self when you grind without sleep, without exercise, and you start repaying that debt through a mobility and a better nutrition. So here's the learning: sleep, mobility, nutrition are not distraction from work. They are the engine that make the work possible. Don't get broke trying to get rich. Think of Marcus Aurelius and many philosophers and past leaders. They used to tend their body, not only mentally but physically also. And that's what many people in the book they do. They wake up early in the morning, they do exercise, they hit the gym, they do the yoga or whatever they want. Because this is the body, it is the engine for your future self. You have to protect it like it's your capital or the only one thing that you can do. If you talk about me, I do karate, I'm a green belt, but nowadays I'm not doing. I'm just only doing walking and some exercise at home. I know that if your engine is not working well, your car will be doomed. So to be honest with you, when you are in a grand season, it becomes hard to follow this. But yeah, we should follow. So which one did you like the most? And what advice you would give to your future self? Just let me know. Until that's being said, Rakanti out.